Hello students, let's revise fundamental rights. You all know that fundamental rights are taken in the Indian Constitution from the Constitution of America. Rights are the claims of the individual which are essential for the development of his or her personality and are recognized by society and the state. Now let's know why these rights are known as fundamental. There are two reasons behind it. First one is they are recognized by the state and have been enshrined in the constitution. Second one is they are justiciable. Being justiciable means that in case of their violation, the individual can approach courts for the protection. Fundamental rights are provided in the Part 3 of Indian Constitution from Article 12 to 35. Originally, there were 7 fundamental rights in the Constitution, but the right to property was removed from the list of fundamental rights in 1978 by 44th Constitutional Amendment. Let's know about the right to equality. The purpose of this right is to establish the rule of law, where all the citizens should be treated equally before the law. There should be no discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, religion, language, sex, or anything else. Equal opportunities should be provided to all. It stresses on eradication of untouchability, and abolition of title was also an important aspect of right to equality. The second fundamental right is right to freedom. You will agree that the freedom is the most cherished desire of every individual. So our constitution has provided some freedoms. Freedom of speech and expression, freedom to assemble peacefully, freedom to form association, freedom of movement, freedom to reside any part of the country, freedom of occupation, trade or business. Beside 6 freedoms, this right safeguards over individual liberty and life. It protects us from arbitrary arrest and detention. The third right is right against exploitation. You might have seen a small child working in a tea shop or a poor and illiterate person being forced to work in the household of rich persons. So, the Constitution makes provisions against exploitation. Traffic in human being means selling and buying of human being as material goods. People belonging to the poor and downtrodden sections were made to work free of charge for landlords and other powerful persons. So the practice was begar or forced labor, which was banned according to the constitution. As the constitution provides, no child below the age of 14 years shall be employed to work in any factory or mine or engaged in any other hazardous employment. This right aims at eliminating one of the most serious problem of child labor. The fourth right is right to freedom of religion. Since India is a multi-religious country where Hindus, Muslims, Sikh, Christian and many other communities live together, the constitution declares India as a secular state. It means that Indian state has no religion of its own, but it allows full freedom to all the citizens to have faith in any religion and to worship the way they like. Cultural and educational right. India is the largest democratic country in the world. having diverse of cultures, scripts, language, religion, etc. Democracy is a rule of majority, but the minorities are also equally important for its successful working. Therefore, protection of language, culture, and religion of the minorities become essential so that minorities may not feel neglected or undetermined under the impact of majority rule. So this fundamental right protects the language, culture, and religion of the minority community. The right to constitutional remedies. It is known as the heart and soul of Indian Constitution. Since fundamental rights are justiciable, they are just like guarantees. They are enforceable as every individual has the right to seek the help from court. If they are violated, it provides legal remedies for the protection of our fundamental rights. This is also called the right to constitutional remedies. It is the most important fundamental right which empowers the individuals to approach to the court in case of any violation. So students, at the end, I just want to say that try to maintain the balance between the rights that you know, and you should fulfill your duties along with enjoying your rights. Thank you.